Hello everyone, Kawaii Creep here. It is freezing degrees outside, and so that is why I am dressed like a babushka. Please excuse me while I sip my hot tea. Today I'm going to be reviewing Alice in Borderland. So this was a 2020 drama, came out on Netflix. It's starring Yamazaki Kentou, Tsuchiya Tao, and Murakami Nijiro. This is a story where a group of three friends, they're sort of outcasts in this world. One of them is a gaming addict. He can't stop playing games on his phone, but it turns out he's really good at games. The other one's this sort of Yankee type delinquent, and the other is a salaryman on the surface, but he has that delinquent streak in him as well. So the three are very close. They spend a lot of time together. The gaming addict, the one played by Yamazaki Kentou, he is also unemployed at this time, but he just can't get his face out of his phone. The three of them are spending some time together in Tokyo. They're goofing around, and under some circumstances, they have to hide. They're in Tokyo. They hide in this toilet, and while they're in there, suddenly the lights go off, everything goes dead silent, and when the lights come back on, they emerge from the toilet to find that Tokyo is empty. Everyone is gone. It's dead silent, and it's extremely weird. They start asking each other questions, what could be going on, and they start to search the city to try to work out what happened. They make their way to an area that's lit up, the only area they can see that has lights, and it is a game arena. They're given phones. There's a pile of phones on this table outside of the arena that gives them instructions. It directs them to the game. They meet up with some other participants in the game, and they start to ask questions, as it seems that some of the participants have played the games before. The game turns out to be a terrifying, high-pressure death game. They're put into a room that has two doors. One says death and one says life. They have to choose which door will lead them to which fate. And from there, they start to search and unravel the mystery, what these games mean, who is pulling the strings behind them. They are put into survival situations, and they are also pitted against one another, and it ends up being a choice of betrayal or trust. They do start to uncover a pattern in the games, and they meet up and join forces with some of the other players to try to figure out what exactly is happening. This is where they discover that there is a group of players living together at a place called the beach. It is a resort. Everything is abandoned, so they have full control of this resort. They have generators, hot showers, all the good stuff. So, of course, they join them, and this is where you get the beach episode, and we all know that no drama or anime is complete without a beach episode, because at the beach you have to wear your swimmers, so you get to see all the characters walking around in their swimsuits. Great fan service, and of course, it added that sort of fantastical anime manga element to it. So the drama goes from there. They have to try to survive in this high-stakes life and death situation while doing their best to figure out what is going on and make it out alive. This drama came out right around the same time as Squid Game. So I think it's vital to understanding this drama to recognize that, because they're both battle royale storylines, and Squid Game was such a phenomenon for this world. I feel like people feel obligated to compare the two side by side, and Alice in Borderland ends up copying a lot of shit because of that, because it was not as popular or as high intensity or probably as high budget as Squid Game. It wasn't as big of a success, so I don't necessarily think that that comparison is fair, because battle royale storylines are nothing new. Lest we forget, Crow Zero is, an absolute classic. Of course, there's Battle Royale, the 2000 Japanese film. It's not a new thing, so I don't think it's fair to feel the need to compare those two dramas themselves side by side and inevitably say that Squid Game was better. Now, that being said, I do think Squid Game was better. That's my personal taste. It was more high impact, violent, intense, twisty, and turny, and I like that. I like that more gritty feel. It really worked. Whereas Alice in Borderland is, let's say, it's a bit softer. It has that soft Japanese drama sort of almost cuteness to it. It's not to say that all Japanese film and drama have that, but some do. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. Anime and drama has this sort of cheesy vibe to them sometimes, but it works for what they are doing. Alice in Borderland definitely has some of the grittiness to it, but it's a lot more gentle, and it is that little bit cheesy. It still had some high impact life and death situations. So if you did try to watch Squid Game and you wanted to like it, but it was too much for you, give Alice in Borderland a try. Personally, I enjoyed this for what it was. I thought it was a bit adolescent for me, but personally, I still appreciated the good things about the drama. Murakami Nijiro, I love his character. I do feel like they did him dirty with the blonde wig. It just didn't really look that good, but whatever. He's still my style icon of the series. I just love the way he carries himself. I love his look and I love his voice. So aesthetically, I find him very pleasing to watch. So I appreciated his presence in this drama. It was a little bit predictable for me, and there were a few moments that were so corny I couldn't help but laugh. But I still enjoyed the ride. I think it was really well done, and I will give it a 7 out of 10. So guys, that is my review of Alice in Borderland. Let me know what you think. Are you in love with Yamazaki Kentou? Who was your favorite character? Did you see the ending coming? Tell me all about it. I want to hear it. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.